Hello there guys, lot of wind and a lot of success, and all because of your best wishes. Now by God's grace, I have around 150k plus followers on Instagram, and to celebrate that success I have the 2021 Skoda Octavia waiting for the 2022, and I'll be reviewing also the new Kodiaq soon. But for now, thanks to Mahavir Skoda for allowing me to feature this car. This is something that I've always loved.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out to the morning light? 'Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we're feeling right now. So Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we're feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? What the hell?
The Octavia has been the car of my dreams, and who doesn't love the Octavia? Now the Octavia is more than just a car. It is more of an emotion for us Indian car enthusiasts, because the way it made an entry into the Indian car scene was unlike any other car. It had that muscle feel, it had that gangster car kind of a feel, and it had that adrenaline rush unlike any other car in the saloon car segment. And they've been fine tuning it for quite some time now, and this is the latest iteration or the latest upgrade that we got last year. Now for first glance you see that the muscle has gone missing. It's more sharp, classy, elegant. A little bit of superb influence is apparent when you look at the upgraded, the facelifted Octavia, the new Octavia that has been made available to us. You have this signature style front grille, which looks far more prominent now. Again, the sharp nose along with the crystalline elements that Czech Republic is known for. This is adaptive LED headlamps, all LED, and this kind of crystalline elements really make it look super premium. Also LED fog lamps, and everything is so well put together. I mean, you have the powerful bonnet lines to underscore the beastly character lurking underneath, but this is sharp and sleek, and it looks pretty long and wide. I think it's longer and wider than the previous model, and as a result you have more space. Moving on to the profile, you have this 205 by 55 R17 wheels, nice chunky wheels with the aero grade kind of alloy wheels with the black accents. Goes pretty well, especially with this white color. Then you have these sun blinds and the chrome lining all around to add to the premium feel that people of course come expecting, because this is finds itself in the premium segment. Then of course you have the Skoda branding right here, and there you have the Octavia branding, and again wraparound tail lamps, all LED, looks pretty kick-ass. You have the shark fin antenna. This is kind of a quick walk through or a walk around of the car. It looks like a James Bond car. That's how well put together it is, and minimalistic approach, not over the top stuff, not too in your face kind of a this thing. It's all pure class and elegance that is apparent. And now that I've given you a quick fire walkthrough of the exterior, let's step inside. A lot of things happening on the inside. First of all, you have this plush beige leather kind of this thing, seats, 12-way power adjustment for the seats with the memory function as well, I believe. And you have a lot of cubby holes and storage spaces. That has been a Skoda thing. Then you have the Skoda branding right over there. It looks really good. Now the steering is again slightly different now for the new model. Some people like it, some people don't. I kind of find it okayish. It offers a good premium soft touch feel. The dash is beautifully laid out, and then of course at the back you have the sun blinds and adequate amount of space for 2 adults and a kid in between, because you have this massive hump in between. So the adult in between is kind of a squeeze for it's okay for short mall runs, city commutes, but not for long drives. But 2 adults and a kid are completely okay and can feel comfortable. Again, you have dual AC vents. Then you have this kind of armrest where okay, let's pull this out. Oh, there it is. You have cup holders. You can access the boot from here, and this you have again intelligently incorporated cup holders. This is the view of the dash. The massive touchscreen infotainment system, 10-inch I believe, and Android Auto, Apple CarPlay support is there. You have the speakers. You have Canton speakers, 12 speakers in total, including a subwoofer in the boot. Then of course you have these aluminum kind of pedals to give you that sport element. So you have this cool animation bidding you goodbye on the dash, and on this again 10-inch full color TFT cockpit, which is really beautiful. And you have this twin pod layout which comes on when you start the car. Let's try and do that now. There you have the twin pod layout for speedo console and the tachometer, and then you have all the relevant info here. Once you get into, you have different display, and here you have okay, so on the right side you have all the relevant info, the average, the range, temperature, and all other information coming up right there. So then you have the massive touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have a beautiful sound system where you can adjust all the equalizers. You have the subwoofer settings, and you have dual zone climatronic AC, so which you can set for different zones of the cabin. You have background lighting here. This is the ambient lighting. You have different settings, summer and winter. And then you have Skoda. Race is my personal favorite, has that reddish kind of a feel to it. Space to charge your mobile. Here you have wireless charging bay. There you go. Starts charging your phone. USB-C charging slots right over there. Cubby holes here. Parking brake. Main thing missing is a gear knob. Like it's like having Kapil Sharma show without Kapil. Like any car, you give a gear knob, irrespective of whether it is a manual or an automatic. वो feel आता है. So with that missing, kind of something has gone missing. This is the shift by wire technology that they're using with the DSG gearbox, dual clutch transmission, 7-speed DSG. It's all very smooth and elegant and very minimalistic approach, but gear knob to banta hai yaar. Like you need that to have that feel of driving a car. Then of course you have this storage compartment right over here. Okay, so here is the boot. It has that electric tailgate opening. It's called a lift back because the rear mirror kind of opens up with the boot. So let's try and open this up. There you go. It has some kind of warning. Okay, that massive 600 liters of storage space, and you can open this boot from here. Just press this and that will topple right over there. I mean, you can fold the seat flat. That's kind of simply clever thing that they've included. You fold the seats flat, you get 1555 liters of storage space. It's like carrying your living room along with you. And then you have the electric tailgate. So let's close this. Beautiful. So that's the overview of the Skoda Octavia LNK variant. And next, of course, let's go hit the road. Let's drive it to our heart's content and push it to its limits. Hi guys, here is the Skoda Octavia. Now this is the 2021 model, the LNK Lauren and Clement variant. Now who doesn't love the Octavia? It's one of the most iconic cars here in our market has a following unlike any other. It's not just a car, it's pure emotion. Now I've already given you an overview, and we are celebrating 150k plus followers on Instagram in grand style. And this, it reads Skoda right here, massive display, and a huge display here as well. I think 10-inch system all around. But more than all the goodies and the gizmos, it's all about the 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine, 190 blazing horses and 320 Newton meters of earth-shattering torque. Let's get started here. Okay, so we have a huge truck to begin with. So 7-speed DSG, one of my favorite transmissions, dual clutch transmission, and the dash looks absolutely stunning. We'll have an electronic parking brake, and then switch it to reverse. We have these dynamic guidelines that kind of turn to assist you and help you park it with consummate ease, even in the tightest of parking slots. But more than anything, I've always wanted to drive the Octavia. It's been a long time since I drove the first generation one, and that was more of a muscle car. But this is pure elegance. Now this is sheer class. They've kind of fine-tuned it, made it more superbish, you can call it. It's more of superb influence starting to show in the Octavia. And one thing, of course, that I noticed or missed immediately is the sunroof. But who cares? This is not about, as I told you, luxury and all those elegant features that you come expecting in a superb. This is about putting the pedal to the metal and letting the beast roar and unleashing the monster lurking underneath this hood. Goodness gracious, we're just launching ourselves across the tarmac. Oh, rock solid stability. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, control yourself, control your emotion, Dino. Suspension feels slightly on the softer side, again more inclined towards offering comfort in city conditions. Maybe that's because of the feedback they got. This is more has been a sport focused super saloon kind of a sedan, always focusing more on the driving dynamics and the sporty side or the sporty character lurking underneath. But now they've come to terms with the reality that our Indian roads are not among the greatest. So there's most of the premium customers who are looking for this car want a little bit of comfort while driving through the city streets as well. So they've softened the suspension, which has kind of robbed the actual ultimate kind of driving dynamics that the Octavia has always been known for. But still, it does feel sure-footed. It has a standard drive mode which kind of reacts normally, but the sport mode is ready to launch itself. Oh, wow, just there in no time. Oh, it's like a missile. It's like a freaking missile that launches you on 4 wheels across the tarmac. I'm holding on for dear life here. Oh, man, this thing is crazy fast. And it gives you the assurance as well. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And the brakes are phenomenal. The kind of stopping power that you need to tame this monster is incredible. What a rush, goodness gracious. Let's calm down for a moment and enjoy the luxury that this car has on offer. Of course, the steering feel and the steering wheel has a great feel to it. Many people have different opinions, but I kind of like it. I love the twin dial setup. The only thing here with the twin dial this thing is the tachometer goes missing once you really put the pedal to the metal. I mean, When you stomp on the gas, you want see the rev needle climbing. That's the enthusiast thing, and that goes missing. That's kind of a downer. The sound system, the Canton 12 speaker sound system, including a subwoofer, is phenomenal. It sounds incredible. Lot of simply clever tweaks when it comes to storage spaces and utility spaces. Even a touch like they've given a rest to place your wrist here while operating. It's kind of an ergonomic this thing inclusion is what they claim, and the touch response is pretty intuitive. Safety is well taken care of. 8 airbags in total. What else do you need? And then of course you have the standard ABS with EBD. You have electronic stability program, hill hold control. Most importantly, I want the intensity, I want the rush, I want to feel that I'm driving a gangster saloon. That was the feel when Octavia used to arrive in the parking lot. It gives you that kind of a muscle car or a gangster's car like a feel. Now it's sharper and sleeker. It's more classy and elegant. As I told you, more of a superbish kind of an influence is being taken over. Like it's morphing into a more executive, stylish saloon or a premium saloon. This is the DSG gearbox. DSG stands for direct shift gearbox, for those who aren't aware. It's a dual clutch transmission, so I keep telling you that a dual clutch transmission, the gear changes happen seamlessly because we have 2 gearboxes and 2 clutches working in tandem. So once you're in one gear and you're driving, and the second gear is kept ready to be engaged depending on your driving style, and that's the reason the gear changes happen instantly. You don't feel the gear changes happening, and it's all very seamless and very, very smooth. But let's see, let's take on this corner a little aggressively. Oh, that's okay, that's good. It is on the softer side when you need the comfort, but when you need a little bit of this, it kind of holds the line.
Please repeat.
Okay, I didn't want you to turn on the voice assistant. It's called Laura. For now, I just want to step on the gas and kind of disappear into the sun. That's the kind of rocket feeling that this bike has on offer, and that is unmistakably Octavia. So glad I could get my hands on it. The brakes are brilliant, suspension is on point, and the chassis stability is superb. No pun intended over there. But overall, deep down inside, you still see that monster wanting to break forth and unleash itself. It's almost like the Venom symbiote wanting to come bursting through and take over this entire kind of a neat, elegant looking sedan and transform it into a pure fire breathing monster. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this quick fire drive impression of the Skoda Octavia. If you like what you see and want to see more, please feel free to hit the like button, stay subscribed. Let's head towards the 800k mark, and then push ourselves towards the 1 million mark. That's possible only with your support. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and drive safe.